I want to welcome you guys to Whiskey Tango Foxtrot Channel here podcast. I'm the Drunken Settler. This will be my new channel here, as I am a Navy veteran, just fed up with the BS that's going on in my government and my country. I'm a full-blood American, and I'm just done with the politics and the BS that's destroying America in real time. And I hope you'll be able to join me on the journey here on YouTube, Rumble, X, Kick.com, and stuff like that, because the truth needs to be told. I'm just a fed up veteran that fought and been happy to give my life to the country to find out my country, my government has been screwing over my people, the American people that I love to serve. Our government doesn't serve the people anymore at all. They're all getting paid for by everybody else and taking orders from the big bankers, CEO, corporations, foreign interests, and stuff like that. And it needs to stop. And if we, the people, don't unite and come together to install a new government, we are losing it all. We will lose it all. We are fading away from God for so long. So what I'm gonna talk about will be the news, anything on the culture, anything going on in America that we gotta say, WTF, what the? And the first thing first, we're gonna talk about here. Follow me at X, US Drunken Settler as well. I guess every time I do the channel, I get censored, I get shadow banned because you say too much of the truth. YouTube, Google, these social media sites don't like it. So fair bit resident review anger over data centers, 29 billion gallons of water used. These surveillance centers, aka data centers, have been popping up all over the country. And these data centers are massive surveillance system that's using up the local resources in the towns and cities that they're popping up in. They're draining the water system, the water supply. They're draining our electrical grid, and we, the people, need to stand up and tell these evil people that's installing and building all these data centers across the country, no, enough is enough. And it makes no sense that we have to fight. Nobody's acting for this. Nobody's demanding this, but they're doing it anyway. Talking about, oh, we're China. Oh, we don't put these data centers up and wait for AI. Oh, China's gonna beat us. Who gives a f about China? When our country is $40 trillion in debt, the American people are losing their jobs left and right. They're losing their homes. They're losing their savings. They're losing everything right now. But the one percenters are getting all fat and rich and happier. They're getting richer and richer by the second. By 90% of the rest of America are losing everything and can't keep up to save their life on this wheel, chasing the wheel, chasing that carrot, chasing that carrot. They're keeping us 2, 3 jobs just to maintain that you're so tired and unfocused, you can't work on yourself. You can't really get out the runt of the middle class or the lower slave labor class that they're keeping us in. It makes no sense. And the people here in Fayetteville, Georgia, make no sense. Look at this. Fayetteville, Georgia draws over 29 million gallons. That's equal to 44 Olympic pools. With our popular building during the scratch of 2025, the lapse among drought conditions and volunteer water restrictions led to a retroactive $147,000 bill that paid quickly with no fine issued for the little larger customers. Residents like attorney James Clinton expressed frustration over low water pressure. Notice why the data centers was use water for concrete, plants, dust control, and truck washing. The official note daily draws stays under 1% of country supplies and future cooling will be minimalized. They're draining us. When I say they are done with us, these people bringing in AI to use to lay off people. The AI and not to replace you. The AI here is to be your slave master. The AI, the robots, are not to be to replace humans. The people that's going to be left, they're going to here to be basically our slave masters. The crackers, the one with the whips. They're keeping us in line, keeping us maintained, but we don't think wrong. We don't call out the government. We say something wrong, this social credit score, this surveillance system of AI and digital everything, digital money and everything. You say the wrong thing, you think the wrong thing, the AI robot's gonna snap you in the hand, cut off your power, cut off your money, cut off your food supply, cut off your vehicle, and stuff like that. These people, these evil people that are running with the AI and all the data centers, all these satellites, all these front cameras everywhere, they think they are God. They want more control than God. God gave us free will. These people want total control. They want total control of our daily life, what we think, what we eat, what we shit, everything we do 24/7. Even God never wanted that control. So what does that tell you these people doing? This makes no sense. And the locals, anybody got data center, all these wildfires, they're throwing the people out, they're burning out resources of the people so they can build more centers, more surveillance centers, and get us all out. This is crazy. The data centers are evil. And I want people to wake up and realize what they are. And let me get to that later. But this is, I mean, food supplies are already getting short with the war with Iran.
Purpose do ticks have? Look at my face and my neck. I can't eat red meat anymore. I can't have any animal byproducts in anything. And it's in everything. This is alpha-gal syndrome. This is fucked up, man. Fuck ticks. I love to go hiking. This is fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm. And they are biological ticks, Bill Gates, biological mosquitoes. They eat these ticks that were made in the lab. The scientific, if you get bit by it, you're allergic to red meat and animal byproducts. That's not natural nature at all. These people say we would eat the bugs and own nothing and be happy. They meant that. The 2030 agenda is real as could be. They're pricing, if you can't keep up, they're pricing you out. You can keep up. If not, you will starve or be left in the dust. I want people to realize what's going on here. Our government, I voted for Trump two times, never again. I'll never vote again. Because their voting doesn't matter. They're both two-headed snakes. DR, left, right, doesn't matter no more. We the people should only matter. And we the people need to get everybody that's listening with our government out. And everybody at this point should be screaming from trees. I don't care at this point. It may be 1%, less than 1% of government officials that maybe want to do with the people, if that. They don't represent the people no more. They never have, and they probably never did. And I don't know what more people going to wait around to want better, to do more. Okay, we're at the point. And like I said, we don't get going too much longer. I mean, to a point, what is left? These people are killing us. Farm fish, everything they create in the lab of fish is killing us. There's no reason for that.
Literally, so they sedate them like that video showed. En masse, so large numbers of fish, they bathe them in some sort of sedation agent, and then they feed them through a giant vaccination machine, a vaccinator conveyor belt. And so while they are asleep from the chemical drugs that they absorb, they are inoculated with who knows how many types of vaccines at one time. And they go through that, and then they're released back into the farmed fish pond. And again, so every single year we'll have hundreds of millions of salmon, trout, sardines, all sorts of fish are receiving these vaccinations, and mRNA versions are coming soon.
Like I said, you're gonna get your vaccination. You go to the doctor or not. Hantavirus coming up, bird flu popping up out of the blue all of a sudden. We're gonna get another lockdown, guys. I want you to be prepared for this. It may not be a pandemic, a hantavirus, or COVID again, but you see energy costs, you see gas prices going up, you see fuel prices going up, you see everything going up. Jet fuel's going up. They don't want us to travel. They ain't want us to get around. The next lockdown, by the summertime, will be an energy lockdown. And with this energy lockdown, they're gonna come up with some biological attack or something like that. Then it's gonna be martial law. Then it's gonna be too late, and next thing you know, you're gonna have to have a passport or a reason to be on the streets or do anything. I want people to be prepared for what's coming, or a good idea what's coming, because this have to stop. And I don't know what more I can do to get people to wake up to tell you they're done with us. I'm gonna go with the Tucker Carlson here for a second, but this is Texas. Texas, what are you doing? Texas, my fellow Texans. I'm from South Carolina, but this up better. We got all the guns, we got all the weapons, and blah. Should we do it better in Texas? You Texas are getting run the hell over. With all the Indian people migrating to Texas, all the liberals migrating to Texas, all the Muslims going to Texas. Texas is gonna be a blue state by 2028. And all you red-blooded Texans or cowboys and shit, you basically lost Texas without a shot fired. Where your balls at? When are men, especially white, straight men, gonna stand up? Either it's time to stand up and fight back, or to sit completely out the system and let it burn. At this point, that's the only options you have. And if you let it burn, you better be ready, because they're gonna come after all of us. Just listen to this.
That's pretty big. How big is the new data center campus they're building in the Texas Panhandle? It's the biggest one in the world.
Oh, shit.
It will use as much power as all of the homes in the entire state of Texas combined times 2. It will use more power than 38 states. Not combined, but it will use more power than all of the power used in any one of 38 different states. The data center campus portion of it is, I believe, 18 million square feet.
Ooh.
It will sit on a piece of ground that is 5 square miles. So you can drive by it for 5 miles, make a right turn, and drive by it for another 5 miles.
God.
That's pretty big. You know what the wild part is? The company building it has no knowledge of data centers. Nope, not in the data center business.
Because it ain't for data centers. It's government contracting they're getting, and it's not for data. Oh, it's for data, but it's for government contracts, baby. They want that government sweet contract, so the government can do whatever they want with those
data center
those big
in
centers.
Utah.
Utah.
In a fairly sparsely populated, pretty remote county in Utah, most of which is sparsely populated, in which will be built what's being billed as the largest data center in the world. Enormous. 40,000 acres. 40,000 acres. 62 square miles, multiples the size of Manhattan. Huge, impossible to imagine. And that data center, which is basically a series of interconnected, low-slung, vinyl-clad warehouses in which sit not people making things, but computers computing things. That data center, once completed, will draw about 9 gigawatts of power. How much is a gigawatt? Well, it's a billion watts.
Oh my
It's one
God.
step from a terawatt, which is a trillion watts. 9 gigawatts. Now, how much is 9 gigawatts? Well, 9 gigawatts is more than twice what the entire state of Utah now uses. Every human being in the millions of people who live in Utah, all of them combined, all the manufacturing in Utah, all the ski lifts, all of it, every air conditioning unit, every electric heater, every Tesla, all of them combined use less than half that amount of electricity. That's an amazing amount of electricity.
Oh my God, we are so fucked. I don't think people know how we are. America is a dying country. Even Putin, Kim Jong-un, the China president, even said to Trump in his face, America is a declining nation. And the people in charge, government, the elites, they're sucking every drop of resources out of America before they get to the white folks. And I want people to realize, and this is a good interview. Kevin O'Leary of Shark Tank had an interview about the data centers with Tucker Carlson the other day.
A comment.
But how is this capitalism? If taxpayers are paying for some of it, how is that capitalism? That seems...
I think that's no different than building an apartment building downtown in Austin. You can get incentives for that too, and that's just part of how it works. You can debate
how is that capitalism? How is that free market? If politicians are handing you other people's money to do it, how is that capitalism?
That's not free market.
Well, capitalism is built into the Constitution, which I think was genius because it couldn't have even thought that far ahead, was the idea of competition between states. Why is there an exodus out of New York City to Miami, where I live? Why are people leaving New Jersey and Massachusetts and moving into my building? Nobody in my building
answer the question.
Is from Florida. They're all from other states.
I understand.
And all of these people moving, why? Because they're reaching retirement age and
at their body, he wants to build a data center in Utah, and some bitch, he's a Canadian that lives in Florida, so he don't want the data center. These rich people don't want the data center around them. They want it around us, the regular people. They're not gonna live around one. They're taking their resources, water, being loud as shit, and sucking all their energy. No, they want to shoo us out, the peasants out. And Kevin look like I said, yeah, he's not going to answer the question, piece of shit. He's not going to answer the question at all. He's not going to. He never was going to. This makes no sense. The bat is cutting the power to paradise to fuel big tech AI. This is crazy. I want people to understand what this is, this data center here. 49 residents will lose 75% of power. 22% of the battery electricity already devoted by AI data centers. Your bill will be up 77%. Blackouts and chaos is coming. Families, ski resorts, casinos, 28 million tourists all getting screwed. Big tech is getting powered while the American people are going dark and getting powered out. It's going to be a hot summer. It's going to be a very cold winter, guys. I'm here to talk about the BS. You are frustrated. You are pissed off with America. I want you to subscribe to this channel. Put in the comment section, share the video. We're going to talk about what's going on one way or another. We're going to come up with peaceful solutions, and I'm going to do whatever I can to give you the real news, not Fox News, not the CNN, MSNBC, the real talk and the real data. Because these people are going to lie to us, going to cheat us, they're going to beat us on the push, no more. Join me. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot Podcast. Join me every day. I'm going to try to go live. While we record a video. Let me know what you want me to talk about. We can discuss in the comment section. I'm out.